Hi, Audrey. I cut off all my hair. My head is so much lighter now. But there's one problem. I look like you. Well, not to say that I didn't look like you before, but no, I really look like you. And curse my twinnedness. You could show up at my job and no one would notice. When I was getting my hair cut, I thought to myself, hey, it's not my problem if this goes badly because it's you losers who have to look at it. But all that aside, I'll get to the point of this video. My DC adventure. So after beginning my break by waking up at 4 in the morning to go ride on a bus for 8 hours, I went to the National Museum of the American Indian, which is apparently an art museum. Somehow. I mean, you have these fancy beaded Indian Converse and this scary mask thing. And this scary mask thing. And this guy. Dramatic pose. Also, I saw dancing people and tiny gold people and whatever this thing is. Really, the whole museum was a preservation of American Indian history and their way of life. And despite its formidable exterior, was only 3 floors high. So after the museum, a few friends and I walked to this place called Tortilla Cafe, which was apparently featured on Food Network. And on the way, we walked by the Capitol building. There's me, pretending to be one of Charlie's Angels. And since that is a thing I have never seen before, I'm probably doing it wrong. Oh, and then I found a Port Salut Java. I thought it was like a Wilmington thing. It was on North Carolina Avenue. And then, still on the same day, I went to Monuments by Moonlight, which was basically like, let's go see some famous stuff in the dark. First the bus went to Jefferson, which I took a lot of shaky video from. And then we went to Martin Luther King Jr., which was funny because when we arrived we were told that it was going to be FDR. That's not FDR. And then we went to FDR. Found the tiny wheels on the back of his chair, of which I did not take a picture of because it was dark. Depression line. And then Lincoln, which was probably more impressive in person than it is in these pictures I took. World War II. At which I went into a sketch bathroom where the stalls magically levitated above the floor, and it smelled like chlorine. At night, I got back to the hotel, which was across the street from the Department of Education. Hey look, it's the Department of Education. I don't know if you can see that, but it is, for real. And right next to these train tracks. And there it is. Again, there's the train. I listened to that all day. Beautiful. Right? Just beautiful. On the second day, I went to some art galleries where they didn't let me take pictures of anything cool, which is why I'm not showing anything. Yeah. Then I went to Chinatown, which was really like regular town, but with Chinese symbols on everything. And then I went and saw this horse made out of bark, but the bark is made of metal. So it's actually more like a metal bark horse. And then I saw this. Art really does mimic real life. I found Martha Graham, and Lamone, and Cunningham. And on the third day, I went to the zoo. Or at least I tried to go to the zoo. Here's a video I took while I was stuck underground waiting for the train. When we finally got there, it was so early, none of the animals were awake except for the birds and the red pandas. And then I went to what was probably my favorite part of the entire trip, the Library of Congress.
The next day, George sent an offer to visit this weekend.
Take our photo on the inside.
I also went in Thomas Jefferson's library, and they wouldn't let me take pictures. Library of Congress card catalog. This is awesome. I also went to the National Air and Space Museum, which I only took one picture of because I was too absorbed in the scientific awesome. Kinda made me want to be a rocket scientist. I need to learn some physics. By the National Gallery Sculpture Garden, which there is a picture of me there that does exist somewhere. I just don't have it because someone else took it. And then I went to the National Museum of Women in the Arts, where I saw Taylor Swift's guitar, Lady Gaga's piano, and Madonna and Britney Spears' clothes, and a bunch of other famous people's stuff and handwritten song lyrics, which was really cool. So that was my DC adventure, I guess. I mean, I learned that I'm a southern dork when I ordered tea and was shocked to find it wasn't sweet. Awkward. On the last day, I went to Arlington National Cemetery, where I saw a lot of graves. Yay, learning stuff. I'll see you later.